Hello everyone, welcome back to Cosmic Express. We have a host of different directions and options and puzzles we can go on, but I can't recall if we've been down to try Orion before, but let's see if this is familiar. Okay, this is not familiar, but we can clearly see what the new gimmick is. We now have crossroad tiles that we can loop through twice. That's going to be very interesting. So, immediately, we can pick this guy up. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. We can pick this guy up. Drop them off. Pick up purple. Come through the center. Drop purple off. And leave. This is kind of the thing that I would associate first with a natural progression of the form. But clearly they managed to think of so many other things to fit in between. So let's stay in Orion. Right, we've got a 2-carriage train and a single crossroads. Now, this guy is going to have to go in through this tile here, because what we can't do is get ourselves stuck in the corner. So if we're using that to get in, I presume we're using this to get out. And we cannot take a 90-degree turn on the crossroad. We have to go straight through. Now, obviously, we should leave ourselves the crossroad open. But now, how are we going to get this guy if we can't come in again? These are the important questions, I guess. Because what we can't do is exit out of this side either. Because if we try and exit, we aren't going to be able to revisit this house with this person. So that presumes that we're going to have to come in here. No, because we can't come in twice. Phrasing. So what are we going to do? We could possibly, if we pick up 2 and drop off a purple, then cut through here, pick up a purple, drop off a purple, pick up the other orange, and then do both from one side. That way we don't have to come in from 2 sides and try and find 2 exits that won't be there. I love it when a plan comes together. Right, I'm guessing 2 exits. Yes, indeed. We've got crashed spaceship. And a single crossroads in the center. Which is interesting because once we pass the house, we can come all the way through and then out the opposing side. So let's start off by just picking some people up. And dropping them off. Now, if we use this tile, we can't come through here twice. And it's just occurred to me that our train carriage is only 1 seat large. So I'm going to have to be a little more considerate. That seems like a gimme. Right, let's not worry about which exit we get to first. Let's worry about getting to any exit. Now, picking this guy up, we can't do a loop through because we get stuck. So how can we possibly come in and out twice? I guess we're going to have to go the other way around. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. So, how do we have... pick you up, drop you off. Pick you up, drop you off. But now we have no way to get you back to this house. Let's get rid of all that. I have no idea. Right, when in doubt, go again. Let's start on the opposing side. And grab you, drop you off. Grab you, drop you off. Grab you, and we can't get through there. Whichever way we go... Oh no, the rocket ship makes the difference, doesn't it? I can drop you off, but can't get out. Whereas if we go the other way... pick you up, drop you off. Then we get stuck again. I punch the microphone. This loop here is awkward, is the best way I can describe it. How are we going to come in and out? I guess it's going to have to be something like this, as troubling as that looks. If we want to get in and out 4 times. But how do we pick up and put down 4 times on those? If we were to pick this purple up. And drop them in here. Then pick this purple up to drop them in the opposing side house. We're going to cut everyone else off from the rest of the puzzle. Alright, we spent long enough staring at that in a loop. Let's revisit something else. Ursa Major 7, what were you? 2 cars. We haven't put an orange away yet. God, everything just seems terrifying today. Right, in that case, let's go back to Andromeda 12. This old chestnut. We have 2 passes through here. If orange goes in there, and purple goes in here, this purple goes in there, then how do we get this purple in here but end up going towards the exit? Because by the time we come in on ourselves to drop off, we can't leave any longer. Can't come all the way around and back in on ourselves because there's not enough tiles in this gap to do an out and in, an out and in again. And even if we come round this way, we can't now get this guy into that house before having to turn around and come out to the exit again. This simply doesn't work. So what's the trick? How do we get these two in these 2 houses while not changing their orientation around? If I could get you in that house, I think I've seen this problem before, right? I don't get to dictate which house that guy goes in. And if there's a way to do it, I don't know what it is. Like, if I could somehow tell the system where I wanted you to go, everything would be great. But I can't, apparently. And now there is no way to come back through the center and turn around. Do we ever pick this orange guy up and drop them around the back of the house? I certainly don't think so. God, we started so strong. We started so strong. This doesn't work because we can't pick up the second one. I bet once I figure it out, I'm going to be like, oh, the solution was so simple, how did I not see it immediately? Right? If everything was just 1 lane wider, I'd be fine. But obviously, it's not. So that gets this guy into that house, but we never pick them up. Right? How about 14? What's 14 got going on? Whatever mess this is. Yeah, that is not ideal. This cross grid just looks terrifying. You're there, you're there. So put you in here. You went to there. You go there. We got 2 guys left, but approaching from this side means we can never pick these up and put them towards the center. So what if we can do all of this, but before we get to here, we pick you up. Like, so if I put you there, we can't get back round to the start again. That solves one of the problems. Does that solve the other problem? Excuse you. Train? Is this right? Have I succeeded in doing something? I've definitely not succeeded in doing something. Right, so I screwed up here. You go into that house, you get picked up and never get to here. I had so much hope. So much hope. You get into there. You get into there for the exit. So it's the other 4 that we're concerned with. We could put... If we take this out... You can go in there. If you're in there, we have to pick you up. And that's just going to ruin everything else, right? So you're here, you are now there. You get put there, you get put there. And now we have the problem of not being able to put him in this house because they are on opposed sides of this whole construction. Is it just that one guy that's left? Yeah, so we have to figure out how to get this guy into that house. When you're going in there, and picking you up is the problem. So if we never pick you up, this obviously doesn't work out. It's about the number of times we can bring the outside edge towards the inside edge. Because once we get to here, we've picked this one up now. Unless... No, because if we pick them up first and try and put them here, they never get picked up. So you're here, you're there, you're there, you're there. Then we pick you up. And we can't pick this guy up anymore. And if we do as... I think we were basically trying at the very beginning. If we try and pick them up first, and then do the rest of what we're discussing, we pick this one up too early, so this guy can't get in the train carriage. And then we end up here, where we now can't get this orange guy back on the train. Yep, I continue to be stumped. Alright, let's see if we can find an easy win. Do you have 3 exits? No, you don't. I just have these puzzles unlocked and haven't done them. So, the green guys will not move into somewhere... sorry, the orange ones won't move into a train carriage after the green ones have been in it first. So that drops off 2. Then that drops off 1. That drops off 1. But then we can't get the last 2 and get out. Can we? And if we collect this guy from here, to turn around, we block our only way out again. Obviously we can come through here once. We can come through there once. And we can come back on ourselves a 3rd time. And that's basically the only passes we get through this whole thing. So if we drop off an orange and a green, when do we pick up the other orange? And if it's here... What if we pick up 2 oranges first? Drop them off at the back. Then grab 1 green and 1 orange. Drop them off. Then another green means we have no way out. So they go down the back. We also never picked up the other orange. So that would get everybody home, but doesn't get our train carriage out. And if we do this, then if we drop these 2 off, we can't collect these 2 because we'll then have a stinky train we can never put everybody else in. I'm getting worried I'm going to have to end this episode without solving an extra puzzle. 20 minutes of just thought and no payoff. 3 pairs with 3 pairs of homes. Pick up a pair, drop off a pair. So the problem here was you get in the front seat, so now I don't want you in the front seat. Because then we have an entirely stinky train, don't we? We can't just do this. Yeah, so with 2 stinky seats, We can't take everybody else along. That will knock both back. And if we knock both back, we can now never pick you up. Right? No, I'm very sorry to report that we're probably ending this episode without any further success, and I'm sad about it. Like, these 4 guys, they should be happy enough just going anywhere, shouldn't they? Pick one up, drop one off. Pick one up, drop one off. Pick one up, drop one off. Oh, this is a 2-wide train. That should change my perspective somewhat. So if we need to come through here, we've picked you up, put you down there. Pick you and you up, but we can never get anybody into this home now. Right? No. It's the corner home that's the problem. Because it has 2 seats. Of course the train has 2 seats. But maybe we don't need to utilize both seats all the time. But how? No, I'm giving up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry we were here so long and we made so little progress. I hope you will join me again. I'm going to come with something in my back pocket next time, I think. Something that might assist me in my mental processes, but we will find out. In any case, thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.